Oh, this one. I'll carry this one. Oh, okay. She wants you to milk on the stream. You have to. I think it's quite this one. Oh, she didn't muted. I think there's a
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning, Carrie.
Like to welcome everybody joining us today on ZENXIN's live farm to table, this time in English, obviously, because it's me. And we'd like to take you on the journey that our produce takes from the ZENXIN Organic Park to the packing house, and then on to the outlets to arrive at your table, either by you visiting the outlets or by ordering online. So the concept of farm to table originated with Alice Waters, who wanted to reconnect the people who came to her restaurant with the idea of seasons, that there are seasons for growing specific things. And she also wanted to credit the farmers for all the hard work that they put in. So we would also like to credit the farmers and show you a little of what goes on in getting the produce from the ground all the way to your table. So in this live, we want to show you how it comes to you. Today we'll be visiting Yupei, who oversees production in ZENXIN Organic Park, and we will then visit Huishu, who works with Marcom in the Klong Packing Center. After that, we're going to go all the way up to Kuala Lumpur and visit Daphne in the outlet up there, and then we're going to come back to Pasir Panjang Wholesale Center and have a look and see what's fresh in today here. We've got a mystery box and another special box here today. So I'm going to just throw the apple to Yupei and ask her to show us how the produce grows.
Oh, I'm not sure why I got this. So I got a kangkong here. Very funny. I'm not sure why. Okay, so where am I? I'm in ZENXIN Organic Park in Kluang, Johor. So behind me, these are black trees. These are all, we are actually in the nursery of the farm. So we start from the little seed and we'll show you how it grows from the seed into our vegetable, like this kangkong here. So this kangkong is grown in organic park also. So let's go and have a look what happened in the nursery. Okay, let me switch the camera so you can see everything clearer. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So we have this. Okay, we have coconuts. I don't know why they are stopping here, but this is just coincidence. So we have coconuts here. Our coconuts are pandan coconuts. Wow. So this one gets a coconut. Okay. So yeah. So we have to climb up the staircase to get the coconut. That's why they have staircase. And here is our guy in our nursery. He's the one who planted all our seeds. So yeah. Okay. So this is the seeding machine. So we start with the tray. How we plant the seeds. We start with this soil. We have seed soil here. Seed moss. Okay, light and fluffy seed moss will high in organic matter, so they can absorb lots of water, lots of moisture. So these are the seeding tray. So these are the seeding tray. So how many seeding tray do we need in our farm? Look at this. Okay, so this is so much. He just filled this morning. He started work at 7. So he has filled up all this tray behind. So it's enough for 6 camps in our farm here. Okay, 6 greenhouse camps. So now he has completed the filling with seed soil. So he came here and what is he doing here? So he is doing, this is a suction machine. So he will suck. Okay, let's start with the new tray. So we put it there. And then sucking up the seed. And then release it. Yeah, that's it. So one completed tray with seed. Okay. So later he will fill it in with more soil to cover up the seeds as well. One more time. Seed. Release. Done. Okay. So today he is doing choy sum, or you call it sawi. Okay, look at this sawi seeds. So from this little seeds is from where you get our sawi. Okay. Okay, let's move on into the greenhouse for our little plants. This is our greenhouse. Have you seen this before? You most probably only seen big veggie before. So let me show you the small ones. So these are, sorry, okay, like this. So these are the very, very small sawi. Just a few days ago. And then we have bigger ones. Oh, these are baby. So many of them till the end of the greenhouse. So these are almost ready for transplant. Look at this, they are so cute. They actually have heart-shaped leaves when they are small. Okay, so yeah, so these are sawi. Sawi is the one we transplant the most. We also have, these are a few of our trial. I think this is tomatoes. And that side we have these see, they just pop up their roots. So they haven't have any roots yet. These are the lady's finger. And the other side we have corns, sweet corns. Okay, so these are the sweet corns, baby. So they look like little grass. Very cute little grass. So these are sweet corns. Okay, so that's all for our little nursery. Let's go into the farm. Okay, let's exit from the other side. So they look very nice like that, right? Very, they are arranged very nicely. And then the floor, they are clean so that they didn't trap any insects, diseases, bacteria. So they have to scrub in the evening, they'll scrub the greenhouse floor. And they are netted. So behind this, we have dragon fruit. Have you seen this? It's hanging so up there. Okay, this climbing everywhere. So they are actually vines. So they like to climb everywhere. So this is our water harvesting system. Okay, so this pond. Okay, so this pond, this is our water harvesting system. Our farm in Kluang actually have 100 acres, but we don't have any rivers. So we harvest our own water. We dig a pond ourselves so that all our vegetables are watered with rainwater, safe inside our. Okay, so this one, these are also. These are our dragon fruit. So we wrap our fruit so that they don't get eaten by the birds or any insects or sometimes mice. Yeah, they will come and try to eat our fruit. So look at this. This is a crime scene. So this one just so this is a crime scene here. We have got a crime scene. This one, I think, most probably a bird or something ate our fruit. So we have little flower bud here. Look at this little cactus. This is where we get our dragon fruit, our red skin dragon fruit. Let's move on. So you'll see we have different kind of plants here as well. We have some sugar cane at the side. So this is our sugar cane. And then we have, okay, papaya, little papaya plant here. See that? Just baby papaya plant. And then we have little not brinjal, this one is lady's finger. So you can see actually we have very different plants, and then we plant some fruit trees around. Some we harvest, and then some just let them the habitat for the birds and for the insects. Okay, so why do we plant so many varieties of fruits or plants and veggies in our farm? Because it's good for the soil as well. This diversity, it attracts different kind of animals, insects, they need different nutrients. So it will keep the soil healthy. And the pests won't accumulate in the same place for too long. Okay, So these are some cucumber. See some cucumber flower here. Is that focus? Okay, so these are the female flower and we have male flower here. So you can see how many insects are trapped here. So these are just plastic bags with glue on them. So they are the naughty insect that bites your cucumber and the cucumber becomes bent instead of a straight one. Okay, so these cucumbers are almost time or they're almost done. Okay, so we have a lorry coming. I will move to a side. So he is bringing all the produce back to the loading bay. Okay, so loading bay yet. He's going to collect some vegetables. Okay. Let's follow him. Let's see where they are harvesting vegetables. So it's almost full now. It's flat. Yes. Okay, so the other side here we have sawi. So just now we see sawi seedling and sawi seeds. Here we have sawi. Look at this, very straight beds. So this base in the middle, it's actually lower so that it becomes a drainage for the plants. And here we have some intercrops in between, which is kangkong that I got just now. And then this one is some wild amaranth, wild bayam. Okay. So the lorries haven't done anything, so it's moving on because I think they are not ready yet. Okay. One. Why you see uh, gas here? This one is to touch the ground. We won't have any open burning, but we'll touch the surface of the ground to kill the grass seeds so that they grow slower. Okay. And we have a brush here. So this one, what are we doing with the brush? It's actually going on top there. They are going to scrub the greenhouse camp. So the greenhouse needs maintenance. There will be every 3 to 4 months so that they are clear, the plants get enough sunlight for themselves. And what do we have here? This one is so very weird thing. Okay, this one. So this one is called a taxi. So why is it called a taxi? Because it brings all the little insects with them. Taxi, taxi, and then the insect jumps up. This is how it works. These rails, they will be sweeping the vegetable. And then the insects, oh, taxi is here, taxi is here. So they will jump up and then they get stuck onto the glue. So they will follow us around. That's how we catch our insects without using any pesticide. So some damage on the plants is actually quite normal because we are not using any pesticides to protect them. Okay, so it's quite safe to eat. So these are the borders. So these borders will have more trees and shrubs around so that they can protect from the pollutants out there. They are like a trap. The wind blows in, they are trapped on top of the leaves of the plants. And then there's actually a drainage down there so that the water doesn't come in directly into our farm as well. And more sugarcane plant at the side. So now we are here. They are getting them. Okay, so they can actually squeeze the truck with more vegetables. So it's quite heavy actually, but they are very strong. Hey, he's going. So our farmers are still harvesting. They have a lot to do today. They are supposed to finish all these 3 rows of vegetable here. Let's see how they harvest it. So today they are harvesting some sweet potato leaves. Harvesting some sweet potato leaves. So chop. They are harvesting all the young shoots only. The tips of the plant. So these potato leaves, sweet potato leaves, they are quite easy to grow. They are very abundant as well. When you grow it, you can keep it for like 1 year is fine, because you can harvest it like every 8 weeks. They'll come back to the same place to harvest the same thing. So just cycle around, because all these are sweet potato leaves. So each week they will come back and get 1 row, 2 rows, or 3 rows. And then the next week they go to the next row. So the next row, after they finish it, they go to the next, so that they have constant production in the same field. So there's a lot to do, because they have to finish the whole row. Only this part is harvested. So this morning they just harvest this part. We already get, like just now we have 4 buckets out there. Jadi pernah tak? Hah? Pernah. Itu itu getah nanti kena gatal tak? Tak. Macam mana kamu tanam pokok ni? Oh, ada akar kan? Okay, so how did he planted this? He loosened the soil, and then look at this plant. There are some roots at the nodes. So just stick the branches into the soil, then it will grow into this sweet potato leaf here. So if I didn't remember wrongly, I think they planted this like 2 months ago. Okay. So these are all done. See, they're picked up all the shoots, and now they looks a bit messy, because they just dump the plants back into the beds here, so that the walkway is clear, so that they can walk easily. So we always put our leafy greens inside this paper after harvesting, so that they don't get any they are not damaged. Their leaves are not damaged. You can have a look there. So some plants like sawi especially, they are very fragile. They break easily, you know, they are so crunchy. And when we were harvesting them during MCO, because I was asked to help them as well. So it sounds very satisfying when you cut them. It's like crunchy. And then they are so fragile, you're so afraid to break their leaves, their branches. So these are all done to protect your plants. And we try not to put it on top of the soil, so they are holding everything in their hand. Because when you get the leaves on top of the sandy soil, later it might accidentally cut some other leaves. The stand is quite sharp, so it might cut other leaves. So they have to carry all the plants in their hand. One handful of plants. Okay? Okay. Wow, so Vinagore came here before. Do you like our farm? It's very green here. Oh, you plant your own sweet potato leaves as well. Yeah, they are very easy to take care actually. Just remove the weeds and you are all done. If they are not growing well, add some fertilizer or some organic fertilizer and some compost and they'll be growing good again. An easy plant to take care. Where is this place? This is organic farm, but it's so big. So usually when the customers come to visit this farm, we will show them the front part of the camp. So all these camps behind are all our greenhouse plants. Yeah, so now you have a virtual tour. Yeah, it's difficult to visit us, but after this, you may choose to visit us. You can book a tour and on our website, ZENXIN.com/park to experience this. And okay, so what is this messy stuff back here? This yellow flower is actually our green manure. Okay, so they are quite mature already, almost time for being plowed back into the soil. So this plant is actually ham, sun ham, because of the color also. So these are planted usually for the fiber, but it's actually a useful plant because it's a legume family, so it's like beans and peas. They can actually work with the microorganism in the soil to fix nitrogen. Like nitrogen is actually a nutrient that's important for the leafy greens especially. They help for all these green color stuff they need to have nitrogen to grow, and then also good for your protein. So peas they can have so much protein because they are nitrogen fixing. So they get free nitrogen from the air with the help of the bacteria in the soil. That's why we have to take care of our soil in our park. So this is how we do it. We have green manure. We plant these plants, and then when they are old enough, we plow them into the soil. We will plow it in, we cut them, and then we plow it in. So these green materials, they will decompose inside this soil, and then they will add nutrient to it, and they will improve the texture of our soil. Okay. Okay. So let's go to our loading bay and see what's happening there. So these are our green manure. So between our planting, we follow the land instead of letting them empty. We plant some green manure so that it helps to improve the texture of our soil even when we are not planting anything. So we have a lot of wild places here. Look at this. What are these? So these are the wild little gods in our farm. So weird. Okay. So yeah, so all these places are left wild. We have some flowers, we plant trees, we plant at the side of the farm, so that this create an ecosystem, a place, a habitat for the birds and the insects. We need them to help them to control the pests in our farm. And these flowers, they attract pollinators so that we get fruits. So we get your dragon fruits. Okay, so we are here at the loading bay now. So you are welcome to visit our farm when you are convenient. Now there's lots of restrictions, there's lockdown here and there. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay. So they are recording where they get all these vegetable. So we can trace the origin. So where it gets wrong, we know it. If anything happens, yeah, everything has to be registered and recorded. Okay. We have so many stuff here today. And the coconut, let's now. Do you love our coconut? You can get it from our website and have it delivered to you easily. You can see the link. There's some links now there. Just follow the links and you'll get to our website. And you can get your fresh veggie delivered to you in 24 hours. Okay, so if you want to visit our farm, you're welcome to see what we are doing here, what we are doing with your food. So, okay, I think it's time to throw something, throw the ball to the next one, to the next person. Do you want me to throw a coconut? Okay. I'm not sure how to throw. Okay. Okay.
Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello to our friends from Malaysia and Singapore. Guess where am I now? Guess where am I now? Tell me in the comment below. Can you guess where am I now? I'm now at the packing center of ZENXIN. So come, let's come. Let's come. So this is the packing center, and guys, have you ever seen ZENXIN's organic fresh produce in any supermarkets like Aeon in Malaysia or NTUC in Singapore or any other stores or outlet before? So the organic fresh produce of ZENXIN, whether it's in Malaysia or Singapore, is actually packed and delivered from here, the packing center here. Okay, so let's take a look of the packing center. So these are the trucks of ZENXIN. Usually, the trucks will deliver the fresh produce to the outlets, to the dealers. Yeah, here, these are the trucks. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Yes, you can see our workers. Hi, say hi to our friends. So as you can see here, our workers are busy unloading and uploading the fresh produce here. Hi. Say hi to our friends. Yeah, hi. Okay. Oh, this is the loading bay. Okay. So you can see here, this is the loading bay. And basically the organic fresh produce harvested from the farm will be sent to the packing center. And here at the loading bay here, they will unload the organic fresh veggies, freshly harvested from the farm. And then after that, the fresh veggies will be directly kept into the cold room first. It is for temporary storage before the organic fresh veggies are sent to the processing area inside. Yeah, for trimming and packing. So inside is the processing area where your organic are trimmed and packed and processed and processed. So are you guys curious about what they are doing inside? If yes, please comment yes. Okay, and I will bring you in. Okay. Okay, so it's actually the outsiders can actually are not allowed to get into the processing area. But if you want to, if our workers or us need to enter the processing area to wear food safety garments. Okay, so before we enter, I need to go to the entrance there to wear the food safety garment first. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, so this is the entrance of the processing area. So before we enter the processing area, let me wear the food safety garments, okay? Okay, right, okay. Okay, so first of all, we need to wear a set of food safety garments, and this is the hairnet, and we need to wear, and then we need to wear a coat. Right? For all the workers here, actually they cannot just wear set of food safety garments and walk around. Yeah, cannot. We need to wear in front of the entrance here. Okay. Do you know why we need to wear these food safety garments? Because this is mainly because this is mainly to protect the workers and the food and our food products from cross-contamination. Yeah, and this is really important in ensuring the food safety and quality of our organic. Okay, so you can take a look there. Unable to catch it. Our truck is sending our organic produce. Yeah, so okay, let's come in. Okay, so here is our processing area. So as you can see here, our workers are busy packing the vegetables, right? Yeah, and all of them are wearing the food safety garments because they need to follow the rules in the processing area to ensure the food safety and quality of the food. Yeah, so here is where your organic fresh produce are packed and selected. Okay, let's say hi to our packers first. Hello, can you please say hi to the camera? Yeah. Say hi to our friends now. Yes. Organic is very good. Yeah, as you can see here, they are now weighing and packing the organic fresh produce. Yes. Today we have different fresh produce. Say hi to the camera. We are now doing a live, Facebook live. Yeah, and you can see here the packers busy packing our organic fresh produce, and they will single out those fresh produce that is less fresh or sometimes ugly veggies. They will single out and show it as great big fresh produce. Yeah, so and for the fresh one, for the grade A one, will be delivered to our outlets or supermarkets for sale. Yeah. Hello, Caroline Q. Hi. Okay. Yeah, as you can see here, there are a lot of wide varieties of berries here. Right? Hi, Hannah. Hi, Rina Go. Hello. Yes. Yeah, this is the environment of the processing area, and yeah, I think we cannot stay here for too long, so it's time for us to go out. Yeah. Yes, they will do the yes. This is how they do the trimming. Yeah, as you can see here, this is how they do the trimming. We will make sure the fresh veggies that we deliver to you are the highest quality and freshest one. Yeah, as you can see here. Oh, a mountain of broccoli. Yes, and you see, this is how they trim the beetroot, the organic beetroot. Yes. Yes, and move on. Moving, let's go to the next table. Let's go to the next table. This is how they are weighing the carrots. Yes, indeed. It's labor intensive, and our workers is really precious to us. Yeah. Thank you for supporting. Yeah. And this is our sustainable packaging, as you can see here. Yeah, this is our sustainable packaging. Yeah, this is the way we use to feed our organic carrots. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, and this table we already shoot just now, right? Okay, so say goodbye to our packers. Bye bye. Thank you for the hard work. Thank you. Okay, and here is our office. Okay, okay. So yeah, going out now. Okay, so it's time. So I think my part is almost come to the end. Okay, and let me detach the food safety garments. So how do you think our tour in the processing area just now? How do you think? Do you like it? So if you like processing area, feel free to let us in the below. Okay, so we will do more content like that for you. Okay. 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 So yeah, don't forget that we have exclusive deals today. Use the code and you will get 15 ringgit off. Okay, so I will pass to Def.
Hi, hello everyone. Morning. See what I got from Huishi. Yes, I have the freshest carrots from the Karen Highland. You can see now we include the leaves with the carrots. Because we realized, when we last visit the farm, we realized the leaves are uh, so well grown, and then they taste exactly like the carrot. Can you imagine? So don't ask me how to use them. Maybe ask our master chef Carrie to show you, how you can best use the carrot leaves maybe in your salad or in your juice. Okay. So a very good morning to everyone. I'm now at our ZENXIN KL Street Petaling outlets. So we have a total of 13 outlets in Malaysia. So this is our one of our outlets in Klang Valley. We have total 2. Our other outlets are actually in Johor, and we have 4 in Johor Bahru, 2 in Kluang, 1 in Batu Pahat, 2 in Malacca, and another 2 in Penang. And then so of course we also have 1 in Singapore, Pasir Panjang. Okay, so if you happens to frequent some of our outlets on the for your daily grocery needs, maybe you can say hi in the comments and tell us which is your favorite outlet. Okay, so as you can see, today is actually one of the busy days because we will have fresh produce coming from our packing center where you seen just now, where Hui Shi was there. And actually we have 2 packing house. We have another one in KL side, which is very close to our outlets, is at Sri Kembangan. So the 2 packing house actually supplies ZENXIN Street Petaling stores fresh veggies. But today the supplies are coming from Johor. So you can see we actually we can have fresh veggies from different areas. Like we also have the imported items. Yep, we have the imported items. You can see from and we also have Thai items, the lowland veggies. Yeah, our spring onions. They are still look so crisp and fresh and greens. You can see because usually it takes less than 24 hours from harvesting to the shop actually. So and also we have something very new, like the local Malaysian herbs. Local Malaysian herbs. Maybe you can try to make herbal soup or anything. Yeah, you can just share with us. I think you are better than me in terms of cooking. Yeah. So this is what we have today. And actually, currently KL is in CNCO 2.0 because of the, the toll number is getting higher and higher. So that's why we also are having a lot of traffics on in terms of like boxes. So our staff today, they are quite busy packing all the items. And also, just for your information, just for you to see how it works here for the SOP. Okay, so first, when you enter the store, you will need to scan using your My Sejahtera app, and then you can sanitize your hand, or you can write down your details, and then you have to go through this temperature check. Yeah, let's see. Okay, it's quite loud. Okay, it's 36.4. Okay, so it means I'm fit to enter the store. So each time, we only allow 5 customers, excluding our staff, to enter the store. So also a quick glance on how our standard ZENXIN organic food store would look like. So in Street Darling store, we are quite honored to have a bigger space. So we can have more items actually. So actually, we also brought in a lot of Eco Paradise items. We have the non-GMO seeds, we have some gardening tools, we have fertilizer, we have soy. Okay, and also here comes our household, natural household and cleaning items, and also some personal care items. You can find all the healthy or an eco-friendly version of everything you need in our organic stores actually. And then we have the frozen fish. Okay, and we have the frozen chickens, also delivered fresh from Kluang. Yeah, and we have some beef and muttons, and we have quite a range of vegetarian frozen food. Like we have the tofu, and we have newly brought in some of the homemade stuff, which is without any MSG, and it tastes good as well. Yeah, and this is our stars item. I think all the housewives would love them because it saves you so much time to prepare a simple and delicious and healthy breakfast. Okay, you just open up one and prepare some hot water to steam it, and within 10 to 20 minutes, you will have a very nice, soft, fluffy sweet corn mini buns as breakfast. Yeah, and we also have our mantos, of course. Yeah. And then we also have a lot of items that we will put in a chiller, like healthy sauce, miso, oil, yeah, and something like kimchi. Yeah, and this is the new items as well, made by our colleagues. It's the acha, yes. It's the nyonya acha that tastes wonderful, using our organic veggie. Yeah, try it, you will love it, okay? Yep. And also we have the fruits, like we have kiwi from New Zealand, we have the Holland pear, we have the blueberries. It's actually one of the best items you can have for the young children because it tastes so nice and it has so many benefits that's good for your children. So if you haven't tried it, try and let us know what is your feedback, okay? Yeah, and we have avocado, coconut, green apples. Yes. So yeah, we have so many items today, and yeah, let me see what I should introduce to you. Yes, this comes freshly also from the Cameron Highland. This is actually our a new breed of the tomatoes. It's called Chaco Tomatoes. It tastes very nice, very sweet. You can just eat it like a fruit actually. And yeah, don't ask me how to use it in a recipe. Ask our master chef, okay? But for me, I don't really cook very well, but I will use it in my salad, my burger. Yeah, because it's not so not too juicy that the juice will flow everywhere, and the sweetness and everything is just nice to go with, you know, the patties and everything. Yeah. And if you notice, we have also changed some of the veggie packaging into a paper tray. We are slowly changing all of them with the paper trays. And these trays can be composted. Yes. Yep. So, and also maybe a tips for you to read the label. Actually, you can see we have the organic cert of this produce, and we have the price, we have the grading, we have the size, we have the name of it in Bahasa and also in Mandarin. And yeah, so you can see this is actually from an organic farm. Yeah, in Malaysia. So this is the My Organic Cert number. Okay. Yeah, and you can see this is also an effort we have tried. You know, this film is made of, yeah, biodegradable film. Okay. So if you are very interested on, you know, on this film, you can also scan the QR code and see how it is made, you know, and has less impact to the environment. Okay. Yeah. And this is our beetroot. You can see, yeah, it says produce of Australia. Okay. So it's actually air flown from Australia. And then why we have to bring in beetroot from Australia is because the taste is totally different from the local ones, because the local ones has a very strong earthy taste, whereas the beetroot from Australia, it's so sweet that you can eat it raw. You can just cut and put in your salads, you know, for all the good benefits. Yeah, just try it. You will find the difference. Okay. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, and this is also new. This is our baby spinach leaves, yeah, from Italy. And we are now selling at a good price at 15.90 in Malaysia. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how much we sell in Singapore, but this is the promotion price in Malaysia because it's just launched to Malaysia. So I hope, you know, you guys will enjoy this. And don't forget, if today you write down our codes, you get some discount. You get 15 ringgit discount if you purchase from our website and everything. So yeah, so my final show will be, I want to show you around, you know, how it looks like for our grocery sections. You know, we have all different items, and we also have the sauces, you know, everything that makes your cooking easier. And you know, they are mostly vegetarian based. Yeah, healthy snacks, juices, everything, you know, with they are either organic or natural without any preservatives, without any food additive or colorings or anything. So we make sure what you bought in our organic stores are the better one, the best alternative in the market. And while we will also check on the price and make sure, you know, it won't cost you a bomb. Okay. So this is one of our most popular items in the shop, the noodles. Yeah. Okay, we only have 2 quinoa noodles left, so grab it before they're running out. Okay. So yeah, and finally, let me show what they are packing just now. Actually, yeah. So what they do every day is actually they will grab the veggies from the chiller, which arrived this morning, and then they will measure, they will record the price and everything, and then they'll put it in the box nicely. Yeah. And once they check and they seal, we will have riders to pick up and send to your house. Okay. So note down what is your preference and everything. We will try to get the best one for you. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I wonder if Carrie is ready to show you how it looks like in Pasir Panjang now. Yeah. So Okay. Carrie, I will throw these carrots to you and I'll pass the mic to you too. Okay, go.
Hold on. Okay, that's brown.
Hi everybody, we're back a little bit earlier than we were expecting, so let's go outside and see if there's anything there. I'm not sure that there is. No, I think we're done. We can see that the drivers down there, they're actually packing the vegetables ready to take out to the supermarkets. So nobody else, it looks like it's all happened here already. So we'll go back in and take a look at what's in the store today. Okay, so here we have dear cashier and York and Junhao over here packing the orders ready to go out online. I hope you've been able to take advantage of the promo code that we're showing during the live. That's really exciting. And I'd just like to thank everybody for watching. Can I put it back to the screen now?
We have to wait for the back end to change.
Okay. And then I'll unmute myself here. Very good. Modern technology. Here we go. Oh, and I have to plug in here. Okay. We are now plugged into the laptop.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Hulled soybeans to Singapore. Oh, yes. I'll have to ask about that, Ginny. For making soy milk, was it? Yeah, we'll have to ask Boss and see if he can do anything. We were bringing them in, I think, from Holland last time. So that's something to remember. So I'd just like to thank my colleagues. I had a wonderful time. Hi, Sokhwa, nice to see you. I had a wonderful time looking around the organic park. I haven't been able to go up there for ages. So it was really lovely to see UK and the beautiful seedlings and how they grow and grow and grow. And it's very, very interesting to see how clean and tidy it was in the packing center, how everybody was not only masked, but knitted and overalled as well. And I've never been up to the KL outlet either, so it was lovely to see that and how special that is up there too. So back here in the wholesale center, hi Khalid. Thanks so much for joining. It's really, really good of you. Our shop is in the wholesale center. So we're block 14. That's opposite the Kopitiam. And our unit number for the shop is 1-25. So if you're coming around on the Circle Line, you can get off at Haw-Par-Villa, and it's about a 7 to 10 minutes walk, depending how fast you walk. All right. So to answer some of the questions that came up, hi Vina, nice to see you. Thanks very much for joining. The Chaco Tomatoes, we've actually already opened and eaten. Hi to Fern, thanks for joining. We actually opened them up and they're kind of green and red inside and they are delicious. I think it was Chloe who was eating them with me last time. So we just ate them as you would in a salad. I'm sure they would be lovely with like a dressing of Spanish olive oil and balsamic. That would be very, very good. So I like tomatoes. So for me, they're a lovely addition. While we're on the theme of tomatoes, Chenhao asked me to mention to you that we also have the baby chocolate tomatoes coming in now from Holland. So these ones were coming down from Malaysia, from the Cameron Highlands. We get 3 trips down from the Cameron Highlands. So that's very nice because they can grow different vegetables up in the Cameron Highlands to those that can be grown in the lowland areas. So we're very, very lucky. We have contract farms now up and down Malaysia with various elevations, various soil types, and we're getting a fantastic variety of organic vegetables down for you here in Singapore. So these are the Chaco tomatoes grown up in the Cameron Highlands, very delicious, very unusual to go into your salad, sort of green and red, but they're tasting very, very good. And the chocolate tomatoes coming from Holland. Okay, while we're on talking about tomatoes, there's nothing that goes better with tomatoes than sweet basil leaves. So these are potted sweet basils that come in once a week. If you want to order these potted plants, it will be a pre-order with about a week's lead time because they're coming all the way from Belgium and Holland. So not so easy for these. It's not like shipping them down from the Cameron Highlands. We actually need to do a pre-order. So that's something we're going to be putting on our online system soon. That's ZENXIN.com/SG because we're Singapore. So they come into Singapore. So the other thing, of course, that's pre-order would be the coconuts. You saw the beautiful coconuts all the way up in the organic park. You saw them again when we got to the packing center. They also can be pre-ordered and shipped down to Singapore. Very, very delicious, fresh, green, organic coconuts. Fantastic, grown up in the organic park. Okay, now to unbox what we have here, they asked me to show you what I would like to put in the mystery box. So do bear in mind that each packer has affinities for different vegetables. So I went along and I pulled these particular vegetables out today. So I'll let you have a look at that. First of all, there's this star here, which is our beautiful red cabbage. I just love the patterning. And the reason I popped that in is because Christmas is coming, okay? So when Christmas happens, particularly in Europe, and I'm thinking Germany here, they make a very, very nice red cabbage dish, usually to go with the Christmas goose. So they actually cook it together with apples. Here's our beautiful queen apple. So that's red cabbage, apple, and shallots. I've got shallots. These are in from France. We don't always have them. So if you're looking for shallots, these beautiful shallots are actually in from France. So that's a very, very nice dish there. And I'd probably add in some raisins. We've got different raisins. These are coming in from the USA. Certified organic raisins. It's important now to have your raisins organic because they are registering a large accumulation of pesticides on non-organic raisins. So please go for the organic raisins. We've got organic green seedless, black seedless, and red seedless. So fantastic raisins to go in with that red cabbage. Delicious dish. I'll probably make it later next week and then put the recipe up for you. What else have we got? Okay, we don't have chocolate tomatoes, baby tomatoes, but we do have another of my favorites, which is the baby tomatoes on the vine. So those are delicious. I found dill. They're growing dill now up in Malaysia and shipping that down. So that's very delicious. Of course, we mentioned the dill pickled cucumbers, right? So I've popped a cucumber in as well. There's nothing like dill and cucumber. You can also just have it raw, sliced in a form of tzatziki with garlic. Here's our beautiful garlic. There you go. So garlic, dill, wonderful cucumber, and of course, Greek yogurt. There's your tzatziki done, right? Okay, this is how I think when I pack a box. What could you make? Okay, green amaranth. This is lovely. We also have red amaranth, which is the same but with a beautiful tracing of red on the leaves. The red amaranth is actually even better for you than the green because, of course, it has the anthocyanins, the antioxidants. And then we have a new vegetable. And I was very excited this morning. This is Komatsuna. So it's a Japanese origin, but it's grown up in Malaysia now. Komatsuna. And this morning, my Japanese friend published a picture on Instagram showing that he'd made a really nice crispy omelette using the Komatsuna in it. So I'm going to ask him for the recipe and share that with you, hopefully, if I can get it. So that was my mystery box. The mystery box is usually a mixture of fruit and vegetables. I think this time I probably got more vegetables than fruit, but that's okay. It's a mystery, right? It's a surprise box, so that's good. Okay, so that was my mystery box. And then the other things that I found. Oh, thank you very much. That was the red amaranth. my support is very good today. So that's the red amaranth. And you can see, there's the back of the leaf there. You can see this beautiful red coloring. This is where the anthocyanin antioxidants are. You just stir fry them just like the green amaranth. Stir fry with garlic, of course. Maybe a little bit of fermented black bean sauce. Yum. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so this is onto the fresh inbox. These are things that I haven't seen for a while that were popped in. So we have dragon chives here. This is very, very nice with egg. So I would chop them probably and pop them into an omelette. I think this is the same thing that goes into soon kueh. Right, Matthew? Yeah. So fantastic, organic dragon chives coming down from Malaysia. Thank you very much, Malaysia. We love you. Okay. Patola, again from Malaysia. You just basically take off the tough skin and then you can either have it with soup or stir fry it, again with fermented black beans and some egg. Yum. Okay. And I wanted to mention the 5-element soup. We have the recipe already up on the website. So if you go to zenzin.com/sg, you'll see on the top bar in little tiny writing something that says recipes, and you will see a recipe for 5-element soup. 5-element soup, of course, is very good for balancing the body and therefore supporting the immune system. So that's something I would heartily recommend for these days. We want to be very careful to keep in balance so that we are less susceptible to infection. So I have burdock, which has come in from Holland. You can still see the earth on it, good organic earth. I've got the basil, the daikon radish, coming down again from Malaysia. This is one of my favorite vegetables. I've got the hongnawar here, but I don't have any leaves, Daphne. So I guess that's because of I don't get the leaves. I've not created any dishes with them. But you can make, they are edible. Carrot greens are edible. They're actually very beautiful. And they would often be used in a corsage as backing for flowers. So that's my association with carrot leaves, that they're very beautiful. But you can make a pesto with them. You can just wash them and chop them and add them to your salad. They're bitter greens, so they're going to stimulate the digestion. So from that perspective, that's probably very good. And of course, you can stir fry them. You probably want to stir fry them with something else, though, remember, because they are bitter, yeah? Okay, what else have I got? I'm thinking soup. That's really nice. So I'm thinking ABC soup. So there's my carrots again. Corn. Probably some basil in there. And I'm still thinking soups. It must have been a soup day when I picked this box. I've got old cucumber in here, which I haven't seen for a while. So I really like old cucumber. If you're a meat eater, of course, this would be wonderful stewed with pork bones. Then I have wing beans, Thai wing beans. They're very nice. You can just slice them and stir fry them with a bit of chili. I've got the Thai spices here. This is the Tom Yam set. There's very nice chilies in there. Or we have red chilies coming in from Holland. There's the long red chilies that are not so spicy. And then the supreme bird chilies if you want to give things a little bit more of a kick. So wing beans stir-fried with chili sounds good to me. Maybe a little bit of belacan, something like that. And then finally, I've got pandan leaves here. So that's something that we don't see every day either. So that's another thing that would be very nice in some of the drinks that we make. And you can also have like a green colouring to colour your clay and things like that made from the pandan leaves. It adds fragrance and it gives a phenomenal green colour. Okay, so that was our fresh. And then I just want to highlight a few of the dried things that we have back in stock. We're very excited. We've got some more dried things coming in. Pop that over there. Okay. So I mentioned the raisins. We also have, still thinking soup, we've got our sun-dried organic red dates back in, which I'm very thrilled to find, okay, because I like the sweetness they add, especially when your stock base is pork bones again. I think they go very, very well with a pork bone soup. So that's our red dates are back in. Goji berries from Mongolia, organic goji berries, again sun-dried goji berries, fantastic for those soups, those Chinese-style soups.
Hi, Carrie. Sorry to interrupt you.
You remember for the Mid-Autumn Festival, I made the stock, and I was really surprised how delicious that stock is. And when I shared it with everybody here, they were also giving it the thumbs up. So this is our steamboat stock from the organic park. If you go up to the organic park, if you're lucky enough to be able to travel there, you can have steamboat up there with fresh organic vegetables in that beautiful stock. So that's wonderful there.
Hi, Carrie. Sorry to interrupt you.
I've got shiitake mushrooms here. So
yeah, I think
this is from a special...
Or maybe I'll ask my question later.
Farm that we have an association with, Qingyuan Organic. Okay, this is over in China. I want to raise to you the idea that China is one of those countries that has a large area of its countryside dedicated to organic farming. So people say to me, oh, I don't want things from China. I say, have you been there? It's a very big country, and it has a very large percentage now of its agriculture actually dedicated to organic farming, particularly in the, let's think, it would be the West, yes, in the Western region. So I have Qingyuan Organic dried maitake mushroom to add a delicious flavor to the stock, and I've got the dried small brown shiitake. So again, very, very good for soups. And if you don't want the dried one, this is one that I use quite a lot. This is coming in from Thailand, certified organic by TAS, fresh shiitake mushroom. Absolutely delicious. All right, I think I've covered just about everything there. I hope you've been able to take advantage and put in that code. I hope you've been able to share with your friends. And of course, the top 3 people who shared this live will get an organic box. So thanks very much to all of those who dropped us a comment. There's the live, okay? It's valid till just before midnight tonight. So do use it. It's a fantastic opportunity to try out some of our organic produce. Very good. Thanks, everybody. I can still see Daphne online. That's wonderful.
Yes. Carrie, can you hear me?
You wanted me to say something else? Oh, the carrot greens. Yes, the carrot greens I mentioned
Yes, this
And
is actually from Cameron Highland.
in Kuala Lumpur. You can make a pesto with them. I'll sort out a recipe because we don't want to waste them. It seems a shame to grow something organically and then just throw it on the compost. And I mean, in Singapore, there probably wouldn't even been compost. We would just waste it. So I will come up with some recipes to use the carrot greens, and then hopefully we will be getting carrot greens down here in Singapore. From when they come from Thailand, they've usually chopped off the leaves. So my Thai carrots, they don't come in with leaves. But pesto, I know you can make with it. You can chop it and add it to salad. It will improve your digestion. It's got a lot of antioxidants in. It has higher vitamin C content, believe it or not, than the carrot root itself. So that's fantastic. And then the other thing that Daphne mentioned was the Chaco tomatoes, which we had a look at with Chloe in one of our previous lives. Absolutely delicious. You slice them open and you can see like red and green in the tomato itself. Very good. Okay.
Yeah. No, I just want to add actually, the carrots with the greens is actually from Cameron Highland. Whereas we get the same thing, the Thai carrots without leaves also. See? Yeah. So I think that's the specialty of ZENXIN. Actually, we have 3 types of carrots. We also have the carrots from Australia. Yes. And also, the local. Yeah, that's what I want to add to you. And I will make sure the team actually send you some greens down there. Okay?
Thank you very
so you get to try it. Yes, no problem.
I really do. That's lovely. Thank you very much.
No problem. Sure. That's all I want to add. Thank you, Carrie, for the tips.
Absolutely brilliant. So if I plug myself back in again. So just to mention, the whole point of this live was to honour all the efforts that go into the situation from farm to table. I think you can see how hard the people in the organic park are working when you had the tour with UPay. It's really, really interesting, but it's also really hard work. We really want to value the work that organic farmers put in, because it's much harder to do organic farming than it is to do the conventional farming where you just quickly spray and get rid of everything, whether it's a weed or a pest or whatever it is. With organic farming, there is much more intentionality goes into producing your crop. It has much more care and attention put into the soil. The soil structure has to be beautifully balanced to produce the right kind of healthy plants. And of course, we have crop rotation. We have our green manures. It was very exciting to see all that when we visited the organic park. The care, of course, in the packing centre continues the valuation for the efforts that were put in the organic park. And I think you could see how neat and orderly the outlet was up in Kuala Lumpur, how they've really put a lot of thought in to bring you the best produce possible. Okay, and we have the winners during the live. So the prizes go to Vina Doe, who often supports me. Thank you very much, Vina. I'm glad you're getting your reward. Carolyn Chu and J.H. Yap. So those are our 3 winners during the live. I'm very excited that somebody actually did win the prizes. That's very good. Thank you so much also to my colleagues who did such a fantastic job of sharing the whole chain with us. I really, really appreciate all your efforts that have gone in to make it so interesting and exciting for us. And next week, we're going to do the whole same thing, of course, but it will be in Mandarin for all those Mandarin speakers. And I will listen in and hopefully learn a bit more Mandarin. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone, for joining us from Singapore and Malaysia. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.